Hello! Welcome back. My name is Allison and this is Allie at the helm. And today is a new week for me. It is Sunday, and every Sunday my husband and I do a budget meeting, and then we stuff our envelopes. Just got done having our budget meeting, and now I am ready to stuff our envelopes for the new week. So that being said, let's do this. All right, so just flip that open for to today. And today we are stuffing $1,039 into our envelopes. So let's go ahead and get this counted and get stuffing. So today we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 450, 500, 550, 600, 650, 670, 690, 710, 730, 750, 770, 790, 810, 830, 850, 860, 70, 80, 90, 900. I almost lost my count there. So 910, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 1,000, 1,005, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, and 39, $1,039. Get this set up, and then we can get stuffing. Our weekly Sunday reset really helps us keep on track, keep a routine with our financial self-care and getting everything ready for the week so we actually feel prepared for the week. So right after this video, my husband and I will be grocery shopping like we do every Sunday. We do meal planning, so we figure out our menu, and then we figure out our grocery list, and then we go grocery shopping, and we try to just go one time a week, and that way it kind of limits the trips that we're taking, and then also makes it so that we have to be more intentional when we make our grocery shopping list and when we go grocery shopping. And so one way that we save money for groceries is we go to Aldi. We get everything that we can from Aldi, and then anything left over will go to Target, and we have a Target red card, so we get a percentage off. And then we also have the Target Circle app, and that has deals, and so we'll kind of use both of those in tandem to get some discounts on groceries that way. And then anything left over on our list that we just couldn't find at Aldi or we couldn't find at Target will go to Fresh Thyme, which is kind of a cheaper alternative to Whole Foods. So yeah, that's how we kind of try to save money on groceries. So first I'm going to unstuff these three categories from my cash envelopes in my wallet. And anything left over in these categories goes into an overage fund that is reallocated at the end of each month. So in groceries, we had $1, $2, $3, $4 left over. I'm just going to set this to the side. In date night, we did go see a movie and get some concessions, and then we rented a movie. So we did spend a little bit in date night last week. So leftover in date night from last week is 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, and 34. And I did spend all the gas money this week. So overage from last week from these three is 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, and $38. And like I said, this will go into the overage, and then at the end of the month, all the overage left over from these three categories throughout the whole month, as well as any unexpected income, we will reallocate. So I'm going to set this to the side for now. And since I have these out, let's go ahead and stuff them. So this week, 125 is going into groceries. That's pretty typical for us. And I do 20s and a 5. So 20, 40, 50. What am I talking about? 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 125, or 120, and then 125. So that was 20, 40, 60, 80, 125. 125 for groceries. And that might seem like a lot for 2 people in groceries, but we don't really go out to eat much. And I'm also vegan, and a lot of the meat and cheese substitutes for vegan options are more expensive. So that's why we give ourselves a good chunk of money for groceries every week. Next is date night, and we do 50, and that's 20, 40, and 50. 20, 40, 50 in date night. And this is also just like going out to eat, anything like that. So date night, yes, but then also, fast food or something like that. And then last for cash envelopes is gas, and we're doing 21. So 20 and a 1, 21 in gas. And I was down to like a quarter of a tank of gas. So I put my $21 from last week in my tank. And it didn't fill it. So I probably will have to take at least some of the money from this week to fill up my tank. So that's it for my wallet. So we're all done with that. All right, so now we can move on to bills. So first we're gonna stuff mortgage. And as you can see, I'm still waiting for my new binder and envelopes. I did check and they are supposed to come this week. So if they do come this week, I'm really hoping to do an unboxing and reorganization of my binders later this week in its own video. So fingers crossed that it does come this week. It is supposed to come, I believe, tomorrow or Tuesday. So sometime during this week, I want to do that unboxing and show you guys what I got for my new envelopes for my bills, and I'm really, really excited. So that being said, we're still using the temporary envelopes, and we're adding $353 to mortgage. So 1, 2, 3, 50, 1, 2, 3. And that's being added to what we have here. And our mortgage payment is 14,1133 or something like that. It's kind of like a weird number, but we are 1 month ahead, thank goodness. So we stuff for the next month. So everything being stuffed here is for February. And then everything from January is being spent this month for bills. So now in mortgage, we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 950, 1,000, 1,050, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. So next week we should hit what we need for our mortgage for March. Next is city, and we're adding 15, and I still haven't gotten the payment taken out for this because we have all of our bills on automatic pay, and so we have it linked to our checking account, and this hasn't come out yet, so it's still just growing. So in city, again, we're adding 15, so a 10 and a 5. So now in city, we have 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100, 105. 105 in city. And I believe that is about how much it is. I think it's like 105 or 107. So yeah, that'll be coming out, I believe, maybe this next week. I'm not exactly sure. I have to double check the due date on that. Actually, I could check here. Oh, I guess I didn't write it down in my bill planning. Well, it'll come out this month. I'm not too worried about it. All right, so in electric, we're gonna add 28. So 20, 25, 26, 27, and 28. Get this added here. There we go. All right, so now in electric, we have 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, and 82. $82 in electric. And I explained in my last video, we go off like an average payment. So I take a full year's worth of payments, add them all up, and then divide them by 12. And that gave me kind of my average monthly payment, and that's what we save for. So next is gas. We're adding 10 to gas. I'm gonna just scoot this down here. There we go. All right, so adding 10 to gas. Now we have $10, $20, $30 in gas. And I don't know if you guys like watching me stuff my bills, but I have to do it anyway, so I just do it on camera. But I'm curious if you guys like watching people stuff their bills or not. I like watching people stuff their bills, but just curious if you guys like it or not. So next is Home Hero. We're adding $3. 1, 2, and 3. And Home Hero, I've explained, is a local heating and cooling company, and this is a membership so that they come out and look at your furnace and your air conditioning unit, do tune-ups every year, and then if you have other services that need to be done, they waive the service fee of coming out. They just charge you for the work done. So now in Home Hero, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and $9. It's $13 a month, and I feel like it's a really good deal because those service fees can be spendy. And then if they come out and it's a $20 fix, it was just something that we couldn't figure out, then you still have to pay the $20 plus the service fee. So I feel like that's worth it. And we have an older home. Our home was built in 1951, I think. So it's peace of mind for us. Next is internet, and we're adding $14. So a 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. So now in internet, we have 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. $40 in internet. Next, we have AMC A-List. We're adding 12. So 10, 11, and 12. So now in AMC A-List, I have 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. $36 in AMC A-List, which is a membership through AMC Theaters. So you get discounts on concessions, and you get to see up to 3 movies a week, which is awesome. My husband and I love seeing movies. We just saw Death on the Nile, and it was good. I liked it a lot. So next is cell phone. We're adding 55 to cell phone. So 50 and a 5. So now in cell phone, we have 50, 100, 50, 55, 60, 65. 165 in cell phone. Did I count that right? 50, 100, 55, 65. Okay, yeah, 65. It just didn't sound right to me. Okay, so 65 in cell phone. Next is gym, and that's getting $6. And I go to Planet Fitness, and I really like Planet Fitness. It's not super expensive. It gets the job done. I never have to wait for any machines or anything. And there's one close by to my house, so it works out great. So I have in gym 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and $20. $20 in gym. Next we have Hulu and Disney Plus. Our subscription for both of these services is combined into one bill. And we're adding $6 today. 5 and 6. So now in Hulu Disney Plus, I have 5, 10, 15, and $16. Next is Spotify, and it's getting $3. I'm constantly on Spotify. So I want to pay for the ad-free version. So now in Spotify, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. $7 in Spotify. Next is clothing. We're not adding anything, but in clothing, I believe we just have a 50 in here. Let me double check. Yeah, just a $50 in clothing, but it's not getting anything added to it this time. Next, we have its household, and it's getting $12. So 10, 11, 12, what? Maybe, there we go, 12. So now in household, we have 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, and $91 in household. And this covers anything that we need to purchase as far as like toilet paper, paper towels, light bulbs, air filters, all that kind of thing. As well as things like kitchen gadgets, those kinds of things. Next is self-care, and we're adding 13 today. So we've got, let's take this out. So we've got 10, 11, 12, and 13. So now in self-care, we have 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, and $46 in self-care. Next is my envelope. I'm not getting anything stuffed. I did spend a good amount of money out of here. You may have noticed my channel now has a logo. I paid to get some branding items done for the channel. And so we're still working on the rest of the package, but at least now I have my own logo, which is kind of cool. So now in my envelope, I have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, $18. I also got Starbucks. I went and met up with a friend and caught up at Starbucks. So that was like $6.50 or something this last week. Next is James. James is not getting anything either, but he spent a little bit of money out of his. So now James has 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 96, 97, and 98. $98. And we normally, at least right now, while we're working with our base income, which is when my husband is on reduce in force during the winter months, we work with a base income. And so we don't stuff our allowance when we're on base pay. We only stuff allowance with like that overage money that I was talking about. So that's it for this binder. Now we'll go on to this binder here. Sinking funds continued. First is car insurance, and we're adding $10 into car insurance today. And I just paid my car insurance, so it's good for 6 months. Everything being added to this will be for August payment. So $10 being added. So now in car insurance, I have 100, 200 in the bank, 220, 30, 40, 50, 60, 61. 261 in car insurance. Ooh. And my last car insurance payment that I just paid was a little over $320. So we're already almost financed for the next payment, but we like to have $500 in here just to be safe. And then anything above and beyond will just like be like a little buffer in case rates raise. So yeah, car insurance. Nothing is going into car maintenance, but I think we still have $2,000 in the bank. Get $1,000, $2,000 in the bank for any car maintenance needs, including car tags, and oil changes, tires, anything like that. Next is pet care. Pet care is getting $17 today. 10, oops, grabbed an extra 10, 15, 16, 17. And pet care covers food, treats, vet visits, toys, all of that. Anything having to do with our pets comes out of pet care. Here we go. So in pet care now, we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 450, 470, 480, 490, 495, 500, 501, 2, 3, 4, 5. $505. And we have 4 pets. And so vet visits add up when you have 4 animals to take care of. And same with food costs as well. So that's it for pet care. Next is RIF, or reduction in force. And that's what I was explaining earlier. My husband, every winter in the colder months, due to the nature of his job, goes on reduction in force. So him and about 70% of his workforce is temporarily laid off during the winter, and they go on reduction in force, and they do pull some money from unemployment, and then we save during the year to cover for when he is kind of supplement that. What am I trying to say? We try to supplement the unemployment income with this fund. So today we're adding 50. This fund right now, because my husband is on reduction in force, is being pulled from quite a bit because we're using it as income right now. So this $50 will replenish for next year. So $50 is going into reduction in force. And then my husband works during the warmer months, works anywhere from 50 to 80 hours a week. So we have quite a varied income because of that. But now in reduction in force, we have $1,000, $2,000 in the bank, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 950, 1,000. So now we have 3,000, 2040 in the bank. These placeholders are items that are in the bank. So yeah, this during the winter months gets depleted quite a bit because we are using it as income. So you'll see it fluctuate quite a bit. And then once my husband is back to work, it'll grow pretty quickly as we replenish for the next year. Next we have is Christmas. We're adding $10 in Christmas. And this is for the upcoming Christmas. We like to plan ahead. So now in Christmas, we have $50, $60, $70, $80, $81 in Christmas. Next is entertaining, and we did entertain this weekend and purchased dinner for us and a friend. And so today we're adding $8 into entertaining. 5, 6, 7, and 8. There we go. Oh, all right. So now in entertaining, we have 50, 55, 60, 61, 62, 63, $64 in entertaining. We watched Disney movies all night and got Chinese takeout. So it was a really relaxing, fun night of binging Disney movies. And we're putting a puzzle together. It's a 2,000-piece puzzle, and it's very difficult, but we love putting puzzles together. So it's a really nice night. Next is gifts, and we're adding 12 in gifts today. We do have a baby shower and a wedding coming up in March, so we want to make sure get this bumped up for that. So 10, 11, 12. I think when we go grocery shopping today at Target, we're going to take a look to see what our friends for the baby shower, what they have on their baby shower registry, and take a look. So this might be depleting a little bit after we take a look at Target today. So now in gifts, we have 50, 70, 90, 100, 110, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. $137 for gifts. Nothing is going into home remodel. We don't have anything in there at this time. New car is getting nothing, but for new car, we have 1,000, 2,000, 2,100, 200, 300, 400, 410, 415. Some of this are prop bills, and that's in the bank. But 415 or 2,415 in new car. Next is special events. This was something that was added after I had written this all out for February. And this was a new category that my husband and I decided to contribute towards with our January overage. So it's not on here. We're not adding anything right now, but special events for concerts, that sort of thing, has 120, 21, 22, 23. So 123 in special events. And then in March, I'll be adding this category as well as possibly some other categories, so I can break down my allowance a little bit more into categories that I spend money the most. We'll see about that, but definitely for next month in March, I'll be adding special events to the sinking fund list. Next is vacation. It's getting $50. And my husband is traveling to California at the end of March for his sister's wedding. And so this is what this will be used for. And in vacation, we have 100, 200, 250, 300, 350, 400. And anything not used, that's special events. And then anything not used in vacation on this trip will just roll over for the next trip that we end up taking. But for right now, the only vacation or travel that we're planning is for my husband to go to his sister's wedding at the end of March. Next is student loans. We're adding 156, which should be the rest here. So 100, 50, 55, 56. We make a $300 minimum payment. So typically our payment per month was around $300. And then we save an additional $325 a month. It equals total 15% of our income going towards debt every month. Right now, the student loans are in forbearance. So we are, there's no minimum payment due and there's no interest accruing. So right now we're just trying to stay on top of the monthly payment that we used to have, which was around $300. And then when the loans are out of forbearance, then we'll have a chunk of money to put towards the highest interest loans first and tackle it in kind of like an avalanche style. I know we have one student loan right now that is like $2.13 or something like that. So I think we are going to get rid of that just to get that off the board, off of our debt board. But yeah, so that's kind of how we're doing it right now. We're just trying to put some money towards it every single month and then save up the rest of this to go towards the highest interest rate when it is no longer in forbearance. So right now in student loans, we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 550, 600, 650, 700, 750, 770, 775, 780, 85, 90, 91, 92, 93. So quite a bit of money. $300 of this is going to be going towards the February monthly payment. And we're going to be making that, I think today actually. So the next time I stuff next week's envelopes, you'll notice that there's going to be $300 missing from this. All right, and then lastly is that overage. I forgot to put the overage money that I pulled last week into this folder on camera. So this week I wanted to make sure to put it in on camera. I'm not going to count this just yet. I kind of like having it be a surprise. Like I will count it week to week, but I don't want to count the full amount until the very end of the month so that my husband and I kind of are surprised how much we're able to save in overage during the month. And then we have a conversation about how much or how we want to reallocate the funds that we didn't spend. So I'm just going to add this to the stack from last week. And so now we have all of that in overage. My goodness, I can't even get it in the envelope. And then, like I said, anything above our base income will also go in the overage at the end of the month that we'll reallocate towards whichever sinking funds or debt that we want to reallocate that towards. So yeah, that is it for today. We're all ready for the new week, and thank you so much for stopping by and joining me in today's video. I hope you enjoyed. And like I said, I'm really hoping that my package with my new binder and my new envelopes arrives this week so I can do an unboxing video for all of you, and so I can get reorganized with my new items. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!